But what I'd like to tell you about is this little park here in New Orleans. 311 Bourbon Street. It's called Musical Legends Park. And the Cafe Beignet people have had a lease on this for the last 8-9 years. I think it's 9 years now, going on 10 years. And they have provided jazz music from 10 o'clock in the morning till closing time at 12 o'clock night from Sunday through Thursday. And on Fridays and Saturdays, they go all the way to 1 o'clock in the morning. And the one thing that's really beautiful about this little park is there's never been a door charge. No one's ever been told they had to come in and sit down and buy a drink. No one said you have to buy a meal to sit here and listen. It's been a come on in, make yourself at home, how can we help you type attitude in this little park. It's the only one like it on Bourbon Street.
Obviously, New Orleans is known as the birthplace of jazz, which is true to a very, very big part. We shouldn't forget that a lot of musicians moved out of New Orleans and went to Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, and that's where they really became famous, made their recordings, and people realized, oh, they came from New Orleans. And that is why it's still considered New Orleans jazz to the most part. To be here is an absolutely amazing experience because you hear this music all over the place. You cannot walk around Bourbon Street for more than a couple of blocks without hearing the exact influences of New Orleans jazz. You just can't. It's all over the place. It's in the blues, it's in the rock and roll, it's everywhere.
I'm involved in spreading jazz to the younger generation because I have young trumpet players, clarinet players, trombonists that come in here. And I make sure if they got the horn, they play. I don't say, well, you're not good enough, or you can't play yet, come back when you learn. No, I put them on the stage, put a horn in their hand, and watch them just fall in love with it. And that's why this little park is so important. It's not just about the people looking for jazz, it's the people looking to play jazz. It's a chance to sit in. A lot of these clubs on Bourbon Street, they got the clarinet player, the trombone player. They don't want anyone sitting there. They might let somebody sit in, but they're kind of like, well, you might mess up our sound. It's not about us. It's about them. The music's about the people that come here.